What is happening, everybody? How you doing? It's your old buddy Mr. Butter back with you again, and I just dropped a review on a pair of New Balance 574s. Just so happens I have another unique New Balance 574 that I'd like to go over. Typically, whenever you hear New Balance 574, you probably think of something like this. Just a classic silhouette, the big N on the side. It's a staple in my closet. I've always got a pair or two or four of New Balance 574s. These ones are really old. I want to talk about these beauties. But before we get to the kicks, if this is your first time here, then welcome. Bread and Butter is a new channel and we're growing quick. I'm putting out as much content as I possibly can, and I'm just having a blast talking about kicks with all you fine folks. If you're into shoes and you feel like hanging out, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. That'll help this video get seen by more people, which will help my channel grow faster. But let's look at these New Balances. So first off, real quick, all my 574s that I've been getting, even the Junior Watanabe CDG 574s came in like a plain gray box, but these 574s came in this. This particular design was part of the Gray Day lineup. There's a look at the tag. It says U574 GDY, and that's for Gray Day, and they were just standard price. I believe 80 bucks, and this is a personal pair that I plan on throwing on foot real quick. But anyhow, here they are, and like I said, it was part of the Gray Day lineup, and there was a mix of other silhouettes. I've always been a fan of the 570. It almost gives me a running shoe slash skate shoe or something wrapped into one. It's got nice retro vibes. It's just a dependable staple and a trusty go-to for a lot of different outfits. I like that they always give us different colors. And I mean, really, if you're not familiar with New Balance 574s, just Google New Balance 574, and seriously, whatever color you could imagine, you'll be able to find, and they're affordable. They're really, really cool. But I believe they marketed these as the UnNding, with like N, the letter N in quotations, not unending spelled out the word. But if you look at this New Balance compared to standard New Balance 574s, you can quickly see what they mean by unending. They took the ends off of this. I think it ended up just beautiful. Get it? See what I did there? Didn't leave both sides of the shoe completely blank. They did give us some stitching here where it spells out New Balance. It's embroidered, but it's also in gray. It's kind of incognito. It doesn't really jump out a whole lot, but they gave us some New Balance branding. The outsole of these is your classic 574 outsole pattern. I'm not sure what they did to give it this neat black slash gray kind of tattered look, but I like it. I like it. It's kind of like industrial looking. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's dope. And it's nice and grippy. This is your classic 574 outsole. The midsole is, I believe it's an off-white. It's kind of hard to tell when the sun is hitting it like this, but I think it's just barely like an off-white, like maybe a white with just a little hint of gray or beige, but it's a light colored midsole, and then right above that you've got that in cap, and this is like a grayish green. It reminds me of the grayish green suede on the back of the patinas. It looks like that color. That just wraps around the whole back of the shoe, and directly above that you've got a tan colored hard plastic heel counter. It complements the rest of the shoe perfectly. I think these things are gorgeous. And 80 bucks. I think that makes them even more gorgeous. So coming up from this midsole, I think this is the real star of the show. This suede is incredible, and this value is right up there with Forum 84 lows. But the suede is beautiful. You can see it wraps around the mud guard, and then it continues on the side panels, and then up through the heel. And the toe box is a nice gray colored mesh. And you'll also see that mesh going up the tongue. And then around the tongue, you'll see some gray piping. And I love the gold thread on this tag. I think that's just, because the shoe is pretty muted, you know, it's pretty low key, but I like this little pop of shine here. That's nice. That's real nice. But then you can see some more mesh here up around the ankle, and there's also a nice little accent hit of, it's just a different shade of gray, and another piece of suede that goes up on both sides. And then right above that suede and that mesh, this is a 3M material, and man, this stuff glows like you wouldn't believe. I didn't even realize it, but I was looking at them last night with the fluorescent lights on above it, and this 3M hit here just lights up like crazy. But it really looks neat, especially because we have some more of this gold colored thread in here. The sock liner, I know that might be a drawback. It's white leather, but it's really, really soft, and it feels well made. I don't wear these barefoot. I wear them with socks, and I've never had an issue with a leather sock. You can see that the insole is gray, and it says New Balance. This is an amazing shoe at an amazing price. So if they're still on the New Balance website and you like them, I would strongly consider going over and grabbing a pair. The materials are amazing, and I just like how sleek they are and how plain they are. Even without that N, there's still no mistaking that this is a New Balance 574, and I think that's how you know when somebody got it right. It's just a classic.